Hello guys, it's Mrs.Z. It's a grade 5 mission 1 lesson 13 exit ticket. It says complete the sentences with correct number of units and then complete equation. Okay, here what we can see that this is 1 and 8 1 and 8 tenths and two groups of what makes 1 and 8 tenths. So if you think about this to not think about decimal, it's a $1.08. It's 18 dimes or 18 tenths. So two groups of how many tenths will be 18 tenths, because this is the answer is 18 tenths. So I know that, and you should know that 2 times 9 is 18, but what they are tenths, because if you look this is 18 tenths. Okay, 1.8 is 18 tenths. So 2 times 9 is 18. So that is 18 tenths. If I use equation, I would say two groups of means multiplication. 9 tenths is 0.9 because that's 9 tenths, and is equals 1 and 8 tenths. So now we know the following equation. Two groups of 9 tenths is equal means is 1 and 8 tenths. Now this will help you with division. So here is opposite than groups of. Here is multiplication. You can check with division, and it has to use a fact family, because you know that is 1.8 is right here. 1.8 divided into 2. This into 2 must equal the third number, which is 0 and 9 tenths. So this, when you follow the language and you create equation, in multiplication you can check with division, or division you can check with multiplication. So the fact family is there. Two groups of 9 tenths is same as 1 and 8 tenths, and 1 8 and 8 tenths divided into two groups is the same as 9 tenths, or equal that 9 tenths. Okay, when we know now rule, let's do next one. So four groups of what? Hundredths. So they want to know how many 4 times what will make this number in 100. So this is 0 wholes and 32 hundredths. So this language is 32 hundredths. So now when I know, only I need to think, oh, 4 times what makes 32? And if you know multiplication, you will know that is 8. 4 times 8 is 32. And if you don't know, you have to skip count by 4 till you reach 32, which is going to be 8 groups of 4. 8 groups of 4 will make 32. So now when I change to make this as equation, 4 groups of 800ths. How you write 800? 0 and 0 tenths and only 800ths. So 800ths is 0.08, is the same as 0 and 32 hundredths. So four groups of 800ths makes 32 hundredths. And now you have here 32 hundredths. 32 hundredths. divided into 4 must equal 8 hundredths. So 0 and 32 hundredths divided into 4 equals 0 and 0.8. Okay, or you can just think, if I divide 32 pennies into 4 groups, 4 friends, each friend will just get 8 pennies. If I have 4 groups of 8 pennies, I will have 32 pennies or 32 hundredths. Okay, that is next. 7 groups of thousands. So now here's the 3 digits of in our number. It's a 0 wholes and 0 to 1, which is 21 thousandths. That's how we read this. Don't worry about that. So 0 and 21 means 21 thousandths. So this is 21,000 THS, thousands. So when I have that 21, I need 7 times what makes 21? 7 times 3, 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 7 is 21. So 7 groups of 3 thousandths makes 21 thousandths. 7 groups of 0 and 0 tenths, 0 hundredths, only 3 thousandths. So 3 thousandths is written like this. 0 and 0, 0, 3 equals 0 and 0, 21, which says that is 21 thousandths. Thousands have to have a in thousands place, you have to have a 3 digits after the decimal. So the last name is thousands. So right here, we only have 3 thousandths. Here we have 21 thousandths. So 7 groups of 3 thousandths equals 21 thousandths. Now, 21 thousandths divided into 7 groups will equal to 0 and 0.003 thousandths. Or you can see just this is 21 thousandths divided into 7 groups. Each group will have only 3 thousandths. Okay, now let's move on to the next. Complete the number sentence, express the quotient in the unit form and then in a standard form. So they want a unit form and the standard form. So unit are in a part. So right now, this represents 4 ones and 5 tenths. But if I need to make all the tenths, that means I can think this $4 change into dimes. It's going to be 45 dimes. Or 4 wholes makes 10 tenths, and 5 more that I have, it's 45 tenths. And now I'm dividing that into 5 groups. So 45 dimes sharing with 5 people. What number times 5 equals 45? So it has to be 9, because 9 times 5 equals 45. If you go back to division, 45 divided by 5 equals 9, because 9 times 5 equals 45. Same like we did this one here. This divided by this equals this. So this times this must equal this. It's going to the check. So now I need to change this 9 tenths into the standard number. This is unit number, 9 tenths. Now 9 tenths is 0 wholes and only 9 out of 10 pieces. You can also see that as 9/10 like this. 9 out of 10 pieces is 0 and 9/10. Let's see this one here. So this was a 6 ones and 12 hundreds. Look, 6 wholes, and you need to divide into 6. So this is easy. I'm gonna just break that 6 ones. 6 ones, gonna divide with 6, and then 12 hundredths. 12 hundredths also going to be divided into groups of 6. So practically you break the wholes and the part and you divide them. This is distributive property. So 6 divide by 6 and then 12 divide by 6. But these are 12 are hundredths. So that's will change. So now 6 divided by 6 is 1, 1, and then 12 divided into 6. What times 6 equals 12? It is 2. So if I share 12 into 6 groups, each group will have 2. But what 2? 2 hundredths. So finally, I can change that all together. So this is 1 whole plus, I can put the decimal, plus 1 whole 0 hundredths plus 2 hundredths, so 0 wholes, 0 tenths, 2 hundredths. So when I add them together, that will make me 1 whole and 2 hundredths. So if you don't know how to add properly this way, you can always write 1 whole and 0 wholes and 0 tenths and 2 hundredths. Now the place values are aligned, so now I can add the hundredths, the tenths, decimal point, and the ones. So now you know that this is equal to 1 whole and 2 hundredths. Okay, so this is lots of steps, but it's really all to the decomposing and knowing multiplication facts. So if I am needed to do this, like, let's see, let's do that. You have to 4.8 divide into 2. Okay, so it's easy. You think 4 wholes divide into 2, that is 2 wholes. And you can, and then 8 tenths divided into 2 is 4, but what they are, they're not wholes, they are tenths. So now when you put that together, this will be 2 and 4 tenths. So that's what this is. This was all about. 6, or you can unbond this one as well. Like if you have this to make a 6 on one side and 0.12 on another, and then you divide, and you divide this 6 divided by 6 is 1, and 0.12 divided into 6 is 0.2, and 0.02, and then you got your answer. All right, I hope that makes sense to you. And this was Mrs.Z, and it was Exit Ticket Grade 5 Mission 1 Lesson 13. Okay, and it's just this. Okay. Have a great night. Bye bye.